Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're tuning into AMTV Alternative Media Television. It is, of course, March 3rd, 2014, and I have what I believe to be a false flag terror alert. In fact, I would put this at code white hot, mimicking what the United States puts out when they fear that we have a terrorist attack potentially on the horizon here in the United States, of course, most of which has been propagated and proven to be manipulated and pushed by the United States itself to justify the invasion of foreign independent sovereign countries like Iraq and Afghanistan that had nothing to do, even according to White House comments and their own due diligence, with the September 11th, 2001 staged false flag terror attacks. Now, I reported earlier with one of our videos, Everything You Need to Know About the War in Ukraine, that the only way Obama could engage Ukraine militarily would be to stage a false flag event. And in my opinion, we have a severe white-hot warning, a code red, with this recent report just released a few moments ago from the Washington Free Beacon and the mainstream media, citing that reporting that China fields new intermediate-range nuclear missiles, and that these have been on deployment. Again, this is reported today at 4:59 a.m. and has just been updated. U.S. intelligence agencies recently confirmed China's development of a new intermediate-range nuclear missile called an IRBM, according to U.S. officials. The new missile is estimated to have a range of at least 2,200 miles, enough for Chinese military forces to conduct attacks on U.S. military facilities in Guam, a major hub for the Pentagon's shift of U.S. forces to Asia Pacific. Now, of course, I reported on Russia and China uniting, global superpowers uniting, this transfer of power from west to east to the hands of Vladimir Putin, China's leadership, Iran, and also their ally India, while the West declines economically, spiritually, and really on every level. I would argue psychologically, as terror has been implemented on the psyches of the everyday John and Jane and American citizen in this country since the President of the United States, Barack Obama, has taken office and instituted and implemented this pre-planned attack and self-destruction, planned implosion of the United States and its sovereignty as a powerhouse and a independent nation. Again, the only way that Obama can justify militarily a United States strike in Ukraine, in this part of the world, an area and a response that NATO says is questioning and bringing into the question of the peace of the region in this part of the world, is to orchestrate and to coordinate a Gulf of Tonkin type terror attack that would justify Obama's intervention. Again, Obama in a corner playing checkers, even if he probably doesn't even know how to do that, while the rest of the world is in control playing chess and clearly calling Washington's bluff. This to me is an extreme warning. The fact that we have several reports now hitting the wires that China is fielding new intermediate range nuclear missiles that can hit U.S. bases in places like Guam, only 5,000 miles from Hawaii, in United States territory, should put America and Americans in general on red alert. Again, don't put it past this president, and don't put it past the United States, that has a historical track record of lying to you, not only orchestrating multi-trillion-dollar bank bailouts to service the interests of the New World Order paradigm and to pad the pockets of the elites that raped and pillaged America in the first place, that caused our economic crisis and this collapse that is happening and still occurring in America today, having also orchestrated September 11th and September 11th events, not just the September 11th event itself, but also leading us into war through the Gulf of Tonkin and other false flag attempts, as was the promotion of wars like Vietnam, based and propelled on total lies, fabrication, and bullshit. Don't put it past the United States, once again, to follow what has only been proven to be their historical track record for engaging in preemptive strikes of war and implementing terror attacks on civilians, whether or not this is Syria with chemical warfare, Libya with the murder of Muammar Gaddafi, Egypt with revolution and re-revolution, or now the fomented civil war in Ukraine promoted by the United States government and Western propagandists. Again, red alert America, false flag alert, China fields new intermediate range nuclear missiles. Will Obama have to pretend that he's reacting from a coordinated strike against the United States and U.S. interests, when in actuality it's the United States staging these Gulf of Tonkin type events to promote war? Get it out everywhere. I'm Christopher Green, hard hitting it in your face as usual. Peace.